Hello. If you are low on hope, please stay with me now, okay? What seems like the darkest of dark, the cloudiest of clouds, is what will power you. The pain that you feel is your superpower, okay? If you are feeling wrong about feeling pain, if you are feeling incredibly overwhelmed, please listen to this. Your pain is your gift. Your pain is your gift. It does not feel like it in the moment. It does not feel like it. It feels like you are behind. Everyone is like, la-di-da-di-da. The sensitivity you have and the pain that you feel is a sign that you are destined for greater, okay? Now, when everyone's doing their thing, right? It's like, oh my gosh, everyone knows what they're doing. No. 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 Listen to your pain. It is your teacher. It will guide you to your highest state, okay? If you ignore your pain and just try to go along, you will feel wrong your entire life. You cannot run away from the feelings inside. You must feel that pain. And believe me, I know, okay? It may seem like I can talk right now and be blah, blah, blah. I could not talk for the longest time. I could not move. Filled with these insane emotions. Still am. And sensations in the body. And my thoughts were telling me I was wrong the whole time because I was in a system that is numbed and used to a certain way of existing when I know whatever box I find myself in, I am getting myself out. And if you're the same, own it. Own it. Own it. It is obviously your gift. Now, moments in my life, very recently, when I have felt the lowest power, the least hope, okay? The universe often offers you glimpses of what life could be like, okay? Mania, right? I would have glimpses of that. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, it all makes sense. This is who I am. This is what's happening. And then I would lose myself in the cycle, in the mud. And I would find myself deep, deep in the mud. And I was like, what happened to that truth? It did not leave. You are back in the mud to get through it, okay? I know. It's so painful. But take it from me, okay? You don't even know me. But I have been through every layer of hell, I think. Let's say that. All of the pain that I had, I turned into power. I kid you not, I feel like the most powerful being. Like, the more pain you have, the more power you will feel, because you will feel like nothing could possibly break you because nothing can, okay? Now, if you are low on hope, the lower the hope you feel, the greater the comeback you will have, okay? If you feel, like, believe me, if you feel, this is how I was feeling, ready? Could not talk, could not move, billion thoughts in the head, whole body hurt, nothing was working, I was not digesting food. All of my muscles were tense, everything hurt, no friends. Well, some friends. No one I could really talk to, no one understanding me, no one feeling the pain I was feeling, okay? It's like, but guess what? Now, I appreciate everything to the maximum. I'm living the life I want to live to the T. okay? I am standing on a power that could only be built from complete destruction. What feels like death and complete destruction is your superpower. Now, when you're in it, it does not feel that way. And you need something to tell you and remind you that it's all for a reason. You're not just wrong for suffering. You're not wrong. You were never wrong. You are just put on a path of what the universe thinks you can handle, which is a lot because it knows your power, and so do you. Okay? I am not separate from you. The flow, okay? The flow, you will have moments of it. That is you. Your mania, that is you. Okay? And when you're going through everything else and you know you're scared, but there's no reason to be scared, you know you're angry, blah, 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 you know you're having all these thoughts, you know they're wrong, just relax into it. Be like, oh, because you know, in the end, everything works out for your highest good and you know it. Okay? Now, if you are really feeling hopeless, which I know I felt a million times, repeat to yourself, everything is for my highest good. Even if you're like, I don't know, yeah, it is. And you will see that the lowest lows that you've had have just led to your complete resilience and power in your being, allowing for all of life to flow through you, because of course it will. You've opened every channel. You've gone through every bit of mud that you could possibly go through. Stay and move. Just keep going, okay? It doesn't matter how it looks. People thought I was crazy. I felt so much pain. I felt so behind. I felt like I was completely dying. Okay? These things are happening. These things may happen to you. And if you feel that way, people tend to feel hopeless, okay? And then they freak out. This is another part of it, okay? You do not have to explain this to anyone. I tried explaining it to parents, therapists, friends. No one really got it. I was like, yeah, I feel like I'm dying and blah, blah. And they were like, my toe hurts. And I was like, you do not have to explain anything to anyone, okay? That is the most liberating thing. You don't have to even understand what's happening to you. You don't have to understand it. That is key. That is the issue with therapy. And it's like, we put so much emphasis on understanding what we're going through that we don't allow ourselves to actually go through it. We end up being scared of it. And then we like take meds or we numb ourselves or we do anything to get out of it. And we stay in the mental realm of just thinking and it's just poof. And then your ultimate potential will not be reached. Okay? Now, you do not have to explain yourself to anyone. And that lifted so much weight off my chest, because people are like, how are you doing? And then you're just like, I'm fine. And you know what's happening inside. And that's great. I love you. You can make it through anything. If these words are resonating, I hope you feel it in your bones, how powerful you are. The pain, people say that, oh, pain to power. It's not a lie, okay? Okay? I'm telling you, your pain, you will learn to move the energy in your body, and the pain will all be released into light. And you will win. You will win. Now, here are some immediate actions you can take if you are feeling really powerless. Okay? Go into nature. Your frequency that you will stabilize at after all this pain and stuff that you go through, right, is the frequency of nature, okay? Like, if you touch a tree, the stability that you see with this tree, wow, this one is like, whatever. Oh my God. What the? Forget it. The roots, the rootedness, the fact that it's just in the fucking ground, okay? That is what you are. That is what you are like. The stillness, look at this. That is you. So go into nature and connect with it, okay? Every day. That is super important, because even though you're not feeling like you are this frequency of nature, it is you underneath all of that friggin' stuff, okay? So if you go into nature, it helps you. It helps you so much. It just helps you ground. Just do what you want with the nature. Just cover yourself in it, okay? Just hug every friggin' tree. Who cares what people think? You will realize this in the end too. It was never about what people think. It was never about what the external world told you how you should be. It was about how you felt inside and who you were the whole time. Who you are. Who you are right now. And that's the thing. Now I'm like, bruh, I was this person the whole time. And I knew that. And that's why I put myself through the pain, okay? You know it. You know who you are. I had moments, I knew I was this person. I knew I am this person. But I had moments where I could not speak, okay? And I would get so nervous, right? And I would just be like, doesn't matter. You know who you are. Doesn't matter. And then people are like, what? And then you just shame yourself. You're like, I should have done this better. I should have done this better. Useless shame. Your actions, what you're doing right now that's not determine who you are. Okay, so go into nature, okay? Do not expend your energy explaining yourself to people or having people understand you or understanding yourself or explaining yourself, okay? Just relax into the process of what's happening. Do not waste your energy on that bull, okay? It won't work. It's just... Another thing, any emotion you feel, you will have to go through, okay? There's no way out other than through the feeling, okay? So if you're feeling an emotion, let's say you're at dinner, right? This happens to me all the time. The smallest thing would trigger me, right? Like literally anything. Somebody's like, what do you do? Like, what? And then I start talking, and then I get all flustered, and then I get all red, and then I get all triggered, and then I'm like, what the? And in that moment, you know what? You know the emotion underneath that? Fear and just sadness. If an emotion like that comes up, I dare you to feel it. I dare you to just be like, fuck the social norms. I'm just going to start crying at the freaking table because I don't care. Your healing matters more than anything. Put yourself first, okay? If you're feeling angry in a moment, literally, don't just get angry at the person. Just, you know what? Just start running. Just like be like, I'm so angry. Feel your emotions. Show yourself that every single part of you deserves to be felt, heard, seen, experienced. That is a hard one because we have a lot of emotions that we don't want to feel. For me, a big one has been fear, okay? I've been pushing down fear, and what happens when you push down fear is it turns into numbness, right? Feel the fear. Just be like, fuck, I'm scared. I'm scared of this process. I'm scared of what's happening to me. I'm scared of the world. I'm scared of my own power. I'm just scared. Say it, okay? And then the more you say it, the more your body feels it. And then you're like, oh, okay, I'm scared. But am I? Am I really scared? Is that really what's happening? Am I actually scared? Okay, so feeling your emotions. That is extremely important. Okay, number 4, feeling your body, okay? Because the body is the brain. They're the same. The mental state, the physical state, the same, right? So when I would have a billion thoughts at once, my body, I was not in it. I was literally not in it. And a lot of us are dissociated and don't realize, okay? It's okay to be dissociated. Bro, I was dissociated for the longest time. It's okay. I'll probably do a whole nother video about what you should do with the body. Start off with, right here, the lower stomach, your power, okay? Now, see if you can, like, feel it. See if you can put your attention into your stomach. If your brain is crowded with thoughts like mine was, just try your best to put your attention into your lower stomach. Be like, I don't need anything else to do right now other than to put my attention into my lower stomach. And do it, okay? And do it. And I do, like, Tai Chi and Qigong and stuff. You know what they do there? They tap like this. They bang their lower stomach because it basically brings all of your energy into the core of your being, right? So it's not all here. When your energy is all in your brain, you're just thinking about what the external world is perceiving of you, and you're perceiving yourself through the external world rather than from your internal state, which is not the way. So you tap your lower stomach, right? Low-key just search up like Qigong and Tai Chi videos. But you tap your lower stomach, you put all your energy there, okay? And continue to do that, okay? Continue to do that. Also tap here all the time. You know what I do nowadays? I walk around and I'm just, because I'm in my body. This whole thing is physical. This whole thing is physical. Your vessel will be filled with the light that you are, right? So you have to be feeling your entire body. Now, when you start noticing your body, you start noticing a lot of places where it hurts and where it's numb. For me, it got worse before it got better, right? So I would feel these places, pain, so much pain. And it got worse. And sometimes I'd even get sick. Sometimes I couldn't walk. Sometimes I felt so tired I couldn't even move at all, right? That is what happens when energy starts moving. So once the energy starts moving, things might look like they're getting worse, but they're not getting worse. Just point blank, feel your body, right? Because that's what you need. That's what you need. And the more you feel your body will start believing in you too. And you won't feel so helpless. You won't feel powerless in whatever condition and mind state you find yourself in, okay? Whatever pain you are feeling now, remember, it is your power. And you can tell me like, oh my God, I get it. I get it, okay? I get it. I get it. And look at me now, right? I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of you. I still see the version of me that could never have imagined taking a video. Like, let's be for real. This is just a video. Wait. I'm not gonna put myself down like that. This is a powerful video. But what I'm saying is that we're scared of doing things that aren't so objectively scary, right? Like taking a video in the woods. It's not scary to me anymore. But as a culture, we have such fear of expressing ourselves. It's insane. And it's cultural. You weren't born as a baby fucking afraid to scream and cry. You learned early on that you had to be a certain way, right? It's just so silly. You don't want to stay in that loop and cycle. Get out of that. Be who you are. The greater the pain, the greater sensitivity, the greater you know you are, and the less you can bear to stay in the little boxes that were set for you. Okay? And then you just continue to grow and continue to expand. And I'm telling you, bro, I understand you. Whoa, I think that was a deer. That was pretty cool. Go in nature, okay? Go in nature. Conserve your energy and trust. Number one, trust. The trust you give yourself in the universe. You will always remember these moments. You will always remember. And they're so valuable. And it's such a vulnerable time. It's like the amount of vulnerability I have felt in this time of healing has been just insane. And the vulnerability, the level of vulnerability you feel will be transmuted into power once you take power in that vulnerability, okay? That is your power, your sensitivity. Everything you think is your weakness is your strength. Everything. Everything. Can you not socialize? Okay, that just means you're great at it. Can you not, get in your body and feel your power? That just means you're good at it. Okay. Never give up, no matter the situation. Please. Everything is for your highest good always. Amen. Get in nature. Mwah.